Golf's latest superstar has been on our radar for quite some time. Jordan Spieth is still 21, and we first met up with him more than 3 years ago when he was a college student. In the wake of his Masters triumph, we've dug out the footage of that visit to Texas and a meeting with a teenager who was already making quite a stir. The Lone Star State has always been known for its cowboy country and ranch life, but in recent years there's been sharpshooting of a different kind around these parts. The University of Texas is very proud of its Longhorns. That's the name of its golf team. When we visited, they were heading towards their first national championship since 1972, when a young Ben Crenshaw and Tom Kite were on the team. The 2012 vintage was looking just as classy.
We are the #1 team in the country right now. Our goal is to win the national championship. For us, that's the carrot. That's what we want to chase, and that's what we want to do. But in the meantime, these guys get a great education. They're around incredible athletes at the University of Texas, and it is one of the finest collegiate institutions in America, probably the absolute best athletic department in America.
The University Golf Club has a championship standard course and first-class training facilities. Not a bad facility for a future major champion to hone his skills.
What's good about our place is that here at Texas is that we built this academy. This was, to a certain extent, my dream was to have this academy and have this practice facility so that we could stay at a high standard on a consistent basis. And as you go out here and you look, you'll see that we have both a men's and women's golf team. They have a great opportunity to practice out here on a daily basis. There's a huge attitude of winning here, and we're fortunate to be part of it.
Back in 2012, Spieth was in his first year as a Longhorn. He'd already joined Tiger Woods as the only multiple winner of the US Junior Amateur Championship and had played Walker Cup.
Well, it's been great so far this year. It's kind of fulfilled my expectations. You know, I'm a freshman. I didn't really know what was going to happen coming in, but the team's been great, and as an individual, I've been able to improve in the team environment too. So, I mean, we just have a lot of fun, and that's kind of the key to our success so far.
For Spieth and his teammates, their favourite way to get away from golf was a game or two of table tennis, which turned out to be pretty competitive.
Those are a little more intense than even the golf matches out here. So we go a little crazy, and we get, you know, Coach Murph, our assistant coach, is involved, and everyone on the team's involved, and you know, we'll get some doubles matches and be some screaming and fighting and some balls flying at each other, but it's all in good fun.
The college boasts Justin Leonard as a graduate, as well as Crenshaw and Kite. Legendary golf instructor Harvey Pennick was also a coach there. That heritage and competitive spirit are key to the Longhorns' success.
Having that kind of competition within our team, and we're playing against them every day, it's definitely preparing me for, you know, the kind of guys that I hope to be playing against every day, the professionals. So, I mean, it definitely is making me a better player, and I know it's making everyone on the team better.
After helping Texas win the national championship, Spieth decided to leave college early and turn pro. He'd already demonstrated he could handle the PGA Tour, having received an invitation to the 2010 Byron Nelson Classic, where he lay 7th after 3 rounds and eventually finished tied for 16th, all that at the tender age of just 16.
That was really, really exciting. I remember, you know, not being able to sleep very well that Saturday night, but you know, it was a learning experience. You know, I ended up finishing out pretty well anyways, and you know, that week was just one that I won't forget. And I've been able to play in a few tour events since then, and each time I've been able to grow, become a little more patient.
Looking back, even before he turned professional, there appeared to be something special about this young Texan and his rise to the top of the elite game. His fellow ex-Longhorn and longtime mentor Ben Crenshaw said Spieth has the eyes of a gunslinger, and there's certainly something quite ruthless about him on the field of play. At Augusta, by winning the Masters, he ticked off one more of the goals he'd set himself as a youngster, showing humility but also combining talent with nerve and ambition.
I wanted to be the #1 junior, #1 amateur, #1 pro, and those are, you know, and I wanted to reach each stage. And within that, there's a lot of little smaller goals. You know, I'm just excited for, you know, what my job's going to be. My job, what they call work out here, it really isn't. But you know, for hopefully the next 40 years or so. It's going to be a long road, and I got a lot of work to do, but I'm excited for it.